Kennedy, the Gulf Coast Baller, the Panhandle Pro from Pensacola, Florida, and we are back with another episode of the Smoke Screen. Y'all know the crew is with me. Right here we got B. Over there we got Rose. Under me we got Cara. And last but not least, Tip the bartender. Don't forget to tip the bartender. What's happening?
Hey, what's up?
What's
How you doing?
happening?
How are you?
Man, it goes. It goes.
Yes.
It
Indeed.
goes. What we got going on? What's the strain for the evening?
Well, I'm over here vaping some good old wax. And this is an indica from True Leaf and some Scarlet. It's just Scarlet. That's it. That's all I can see on here. But it's really tasty.
Thought you were going to say Scarlet's Web.
And it's at 78% the THC level. And I'm quite enjoying it. My first puff was very, very tasty. Yeah.
That's nice. I thought it was Charlotte's Web.
Yeah, I mean,
but that would have been like a little play on it for the
yeah.
Play on words.
Tomato, potato.
Right. I'm there now.
And what's going on at the bar?
So I have found this wonderful link to all of these different versions of Long Island's.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be posting some on the page regarding it. But this is called an AMF. So you got your traditional gin, vodka, rum, and tequila, little triple sec, sweet and sour mix, and blue carousel to make a very tasty AMF.
And we can attest to how tasty it is because she made us 4 of them, and she made us drink them all real fast.
And drink it.
And hurry up.
And drink that one. And drink that other one fast. Here come the other one. Here come the other one.
Sound like peer pressure.
And then we
it's called peer encouraging.
And we was drunk.
we was
drunk. I was definitely tipsy.
I was drunk.
Why not? Mine as well.
Mine as well.
Well, on today's episode, Bullet Train.
Yeah.
Whose pick was this?
It was me. Tip the bartender. It's me. My turn. It's me. I picked it. I love Brad Pitt. I've been a Brad Pitt fan since Thelma and Louise. He can't do much wrong for me. Even after the Jennifer Aniston thing, I still like Brad Pitt. So I'm a Brad Pitt fan.
There it is. Well, let's jump right on into it. What do we like about this movie?
So I enjoyed that this movie was action packed. It had all the pretty boys in it. Like all the pretty boys. And they was real pretty and real sexy, and they was doing flips and stuff and shooting people, and the gun and the train was derailing and it was flying all over the place. And
everything.
Then some people was dead, and then they was alive again, and it was
it's a lot of fun.
It was.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, it really was. I like that Paperboy from Atlanta was in it.
Yeah.
I like him, and I like that Sandra Bullock was in it because I like her. I like all the action, and it was a cute, fun storyline too. So it kept pace. It was entertaining to watch, and it had you wanting to know what was going to happen. It wasn't predictable. A lot of sometimes movies can get a bit predictable. So I enjoyed the storyline for sure.
Oh yeah, me too. I laughed out loud at some parts, like belly laugh. So it was funny to me too. I really like this movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
The action, the
Yeah,
comedy.
so that's the biggest part about it that I like. I like movies that are quirky. I got some action, and it's kind okay. It's not kind of violent. It's real violent. That's right.
Yeah.
Send it my way. I want that. Bring that to me. Put it on my lap, and I want to pet it a little bit.
Excuse me.
That's what I like.
Okay.
So
Laughs and murder.
I feel
Yeah.
yes,
like
Basically.
good times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laughing and killing.
I feel like Brad. This was just Brad being Brad. He was being sweet and innocent and sexy at the same time, and then he beat some people up, but he don't really want to because he don't hurt nobody.
No,
he
he
a
didn't
lover.
want to.
He a lover, not a fighter.
He did not
Yeah,
want to beat
this
them
was
up.
a really, really good movie.
Yeah.
And
it
the
was.
name Ladybug, I feel like that was perfect for him. It was so cute.
Oh yeah, definitely. He was so in tuned.
Yeah, very
All right.
self-aware,
Uh-huh.
visually aware.
Yes.
All the pretty boys being pretty, she said in the
Yes.
movie. Is there anything we didn't like about the movie?
B.
Um.
I think
Okay,
that it was a
so
little bit over the top in some places, like when the train actually derailed and then it went through the little town. I'm thinking everybody here is dead. Y'all,
yeah,
y'all, everybody in
everybody
the
in this town.
entire
It was
town.
For
And
sure.
then it went up under another train. So it went up under, and what happened to the people on that train? Like, it was a lot.
That train wasn't moving.
Yes.
I don't know why that train wasn't moving.
Yeah,
It just was
it was a
there.
lot. It was a lot at points.
Well, they
And
weren't supposed to be on that train track at the time, which is why that train wasn't moving. That was in front of them
because
mhm,
because they had a whole schedule,
yeah,
and
They
they
was on
took
the
off
wrong.
because some shit was going down.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then once they jumped the rail and went through the town, like Brad was at the front of this train. He was at the very he was in the engine of this train, and he just held on tight, and he didn't go nowhere. He didn't fly out the train.
No.
He didn't get busted up no further than what he already was. He just held on real tight. Not even real
That's
tight.
like
He was just like this.
Belief.
When Tangerine was holding on to the front of the train.
Yeah.
He got left on the track.
Tangerine.
And then he punched through the window.
How the hell he
His
put
fist.
through that window? How did
His fist.
How he held on?
As it was flying
That is flying.
through the tunnel.
Yeah.
Because he's
Yeah.
strong. Like there wasn't no grip and stuff on that train at all. So how his good church shoes he had on was able to
Yeah.
grip the side of
the
that
church
train
shoes?
He
to
did
then
have
climb
all.
up the
He didn't have
side
no
of the
tread.
meats of it to get inside to bust it
Amazing.
open. Because he's so
Them
strong.
church
What he
They
had
had
on?
that
Stacey
trade.
Adams?
I was thinking Stacey Adams. Get out my head.
So good and clean like that. So good and clean like that.
And probably some trouser socks. So nothing was gripping.
Yeah, nothing-
was gripping.
Nothing.
Not-
And his
No-
pants
no
was
good
definitely
traction.
some decent,
Some slacks.
material. Yeah, some slacks.
No good traction at
And he had
all.
on a vest and a dress shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
should have held on.
I feel like he had on a tie. He had on a whole
A
situation.
whole suit. He just had took off his coat.
There was no
Yes.
handholds. There were no footholds. Nothing to
Nothing.
keep him stable.
Excuse me.
His
That's the
determination
movie,
is all he
honestly.
needed.
Still,
That's
he held
all.
on to the
His
bullet train.
will and sheer perseverance.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
it.
all
Because
he
he had to get
That's all he
And-
needed.
back to his brother.
And he made it.
Yeah, it's just-
And he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Okay, Kendall, to answer your question, I'm gonna be honest. I, unlike everybody else, don't like Brad Pitt. So I had no plans to watch this movie initially, but then it ended up on the list. But it was a pleasant surprise that like I said, Paperboy and Sandra Bullock was in it. I think this is just my personal opinion because I love Sam Rockwell. I think Sam Rockwell would have been a better choice for Brad Pitt's role. And I'm just say that with my mouth so you can hear it with your ears.
Oh, here we go. Character
Yeah.
swap. They didn't like
Yeah, I
they
would have
didn't like
character
my
swap.
Like, there's a
they
movie
didn't like my
this
Michael
with
Jackson
Sam
for Timac.
Rockwell in it.
It is.
did not.
Tara,
I still don't.
Tara, you're
I'm
right.
watching it
There is
today.
a movie.
You still
And I'm going to
say
tell
it.
you the name of the movie that you're thinking of.
Tell us
What's
It's
that?
called Seven Psychopaths.
Yes,
what it
bitch. You
is.
know that's my movie.
It
And I
definitely
tried
is.
to put that on the list. I
It
tried to
definitely
put
is.
that on
That's
the list.
exactly what it is.
This
Yeah.
movie
Mhm.
reminds you of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mhm.
what it is.
Mhm.
And that's probably how you got the vibe of Sam Rockwell to
Sam
be in
I
this
Rockwell.
movie.
definitely
Yeah.
could have seen him playing that role for sure.
Yeah.
I
My
think
God.
Brad Pitt did it justice though.
Yeah.
I
He
mean,
did a
Yeah.
good
he
job.
did a
I ain't
good
gonna
job.
I ain't gonna take away from his acting skills. He is a good actor. I don't know. It's just something about him and his energy. I didn't care for before the Jennifer Aniston Angelina Jolie thing. Like I've never truly been a Brad Pitt fan.
Mm.
It be
Not
like that. Sometimes it be
yeah.
a look, a voice, or something, and you
Mhm.
just like it's just something I just don't really like.
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah, it's just something I can't get next to with him.
Oh,
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. See,
I
Brad
know,
Pitt
that's okay.
is a part of the Oceans franchise, which is one of my favorites.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
none of them can ever do any wrong to me. If you was in
yeah.
Oceans 11, 12, or 13, you fine with me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not 8.
And
Oh
I would
yeah,
also
8 too.
say,
Yeah, 8
huh?
too. I like 8.
Okay.
See, I like 8 too. See,
Yeah.
that's another conversation. A lot of people that like 11, 12, and 13 don't like 8. I love 8.
Mhm.
Mm. I like
Hoping
the
I
for
was waiting for them to do a Ocean's
hoping for a 9
9
and
and
10.
10.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
There was one thing that I do wish that I had more of.
Okay,
Excuse me.
well, talk to me.
Mocap Bill.
Channing Tatum. I'm probably
Oh,
saying it
who?
wrong.
and
Said it wrong.
Wait,
Channing Tatum.
Say his
him,
name. Say his
Channing
name.
Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
That
Channing
one.
Tatum.
I could have used more cowbell. I could have
I
just
could have
seen
used
what
more
else
I
was going
like
to
cowbell.
his little
happen.
bits.
I
Ooh,
mean,
I loved
I
it.
could have used more cowbell on him and Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
They ain't give me enough
Mhm,
cowbell on
mhm.
Ryan Reynolds.
can you ever have
What
enough
part?
Channing Tatum and Ryan Reynolds?
No.
No,
Ooh,
No, I can't.
We love them.
Ooh.
We love them.
I like Channing
that's
Tatum.
that's a hot thought. That's real
Yeah.
sexy.
Yeah,
They're part of
that's
the Pretty Boys Club.
That's
They are part of
hold
the
on.
Pretty
Pretty
Boys
Boys
Club.
Mm.
That's real sensitive.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It was like a
It's real
pretty boy
sexy.
convention.
real sexy.
So sexy.
Ooh, that's too
Oh.
much. I don't know if I can handle that. That'd be too much. That's too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Good.
But I
Is
would
that
like to see
okay?
if I could.
Who,
If I could.
Test
Mhm.
me.
so who's
Yeah.
on
See
your
what happens.
who's on your Mount Rushmore of white male actors?
Who?
Oh,
Oh,
I wasn't
I'm
ready
gonna
for
say
that
Chris
question.
me
Hemsworth.
either. Oh,
I'm gonna put Chris
Oh
Hemsworth up
yes, Chris
there.
Hemsworth.
Johnny Depp, he gonna be up there. I'm sorry.
Oh,
He
oh,
can
oh,
always.
oh, oh, wait, whoa. I gotta keep it classic and put my baby Bruce Willis up there.
Okay,
Oh,
shout out
See,
to
Bruce
Bruce.
can always be. Yeah,
Bruce
And get
Willis.
well,
we love
whatever
Bruce.
you're going through.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Sam
Bruce.
Rockwell,
yeah,
as I just
yeah.
mentioned, he makes the cut.
Blessings to him.
Mhm. Yes,
Um,
Bruce Willis. Prayers and blessings to him.
I just can't
Mhm.
even think of his name. The
What he
Fly.
played
He
in?
is.
The Fly.
Oh.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff
Jeff
Goldblum.
Goldblum. Yeah,
Yes,
definitely
bitch.
on my
I
Mount
love
Yes,
Rushmore.
him.
bitch. Absolutely, Jeff
Um,
Goldblum.
He's just nerdy,
Absolutely.
sexy. And he always
he
will
is.
be.
I love Jeff Goldblum.
Ooh.
He like a
Like when the
weird sexy.
apartments.com commercials come
Yeah.
on, I be so like,
Yeah.
What a hot commercial. Like, I need an apartment. I need another one. Well, let me-
I
Right?
just
Yeah.
need to hear his
That's what I'm
voice.
telling
Yeah.
Yeah.
you.
And
I'm
I'm
glad he's
watching
on
that
those
commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him
good.
as an actor. I really loved him in Independence Day though. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Independence
You know what I'm
Day,
saying?
Jurassic Park,
Of course,
Jurassic
Jurassic
World,
Park.
all of
The
them.
Fly.
All
Right.
of them.
Yeah.
Let's take it all the way
I
back.
mean, The Fly.
Let's go back to
I
the Fly.
I
The Fly. Oh yeah. Even way
I
back
didn't
then.
see The Fly until my adult years. I didn't know when it first came out. I didn't know about it, so I was like grown before I saw The
Mhm.
Fly because of how much I love Jeff Goldblum. I was like, let me go back and watch this movie, right? Because why my mama never showed me this, and then I realized why she didn't show it to me.
Yeah.
It's real
Okay.
sexy.
I just
I
wanted to
realized. it.
do a quick temperature check since we was talking about the different actors and everything. Is it anything we change about this movie? This was one of them fast movers. When I started watching it, I was like, okay, I see what kind of movie this is finna be. Like, everybody in this train. You got to watch every character, some double
Yeah.
crossing and all that going on, and boom, boom, boom. I said, okay, I see what's going on.
Yeah.
So for me, when we got to the White Death, when the White Death showed up on the train, I was underwhelmed. I just didn't
Me
feel
too.
like that was the White Death that I was expecting. It didn't strike no fear in my heart. Like they
No, I
described the
barely
White
remember the
Death
White Death.
as a 6 foot something tall Russian dude.
6'6" Russian.
Yeah, and although this dude was tall, he didn't. The dude that they've been showing the back of the dude with all the tattoos who was beating everybody up, and
Mhm.
that was not the dude that showed up on this train to me.
Nah, he
No.
wasn't at all intimidating.
Not at all.
You already
Right.
know what I would change. I already said it. Brad Pitt.
Mhm.
That's damn right.
You
What?
take it all the way out.
I'm gonna bring that on back. I would
Come all the
change
way out
that.
the movie.
That's all.
I clearly the part where they were flying through the air and the train was wrecking, that was completely unbelievable for me.
Suspend your
Clearly,
disbelief.
the fact that they rolled through a whole countryside and like little town and nobody had nothing broke, nobody was concussed for real. Everybody was awake and
Right.
ready to go do something else.
Mhm.
That was not realistic. But yeah, that was the only thing I would change.
I agree.
So I think
Definitely.
for me, this movie was like one of those like ninja fighting movies, you know. So
Kung
stuff
Fu movie.
happens that doesn't happen. You know what I mean? You
Mhm,
get
mhm,
punched in the
mhm.
wall, that kind of thing.
You have to suspend your
You
disbelief
have
on the
to.
count of this is that type of movie. It's more about the
Right.
action than anything else. There's no time structure of any
Yes.
kind in these
Yeah.
types of movies. Nothing.
Right.
No
So.
limitations to strength. None of
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
that.
I also could have used more Sandra Bullock. Like I enjoyed seeing her. I mean, listening to her on the phone, but I would have
Yeah.
enjoyed her role being a little bit more fleshed out. So
Yeah.
giving her a bit more screen time versus just audio screen time.
Yeah.
I got one more thing. I got one more thing. One more thing that I found interesting about this movie is that all of the people that worked on this train was completely like minding their own business kind of thing.
Yeah.
Nobody gave a damn that
Blatantly
anybody was
absent.
bleeding. Nobody cared that they was fighting right fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody cared that they was like in that little background area where they refill the carts.
No, they
Like
didn't
they
care.
were just
They
back
didn't
there
care.
chilling, and you
Yeah.
refilling your cart, and
She
you
sold
ain't
some
gonna kick
water
them
while
out.
she was back there.
Yeah,
She
pour
bought a
some
little
water.
I mean,
Like kick these
but
little suckers out. They supposed to be
They
in here.
bleeding in the face. Yeah. Yeah.
think about
They
it.
don't.
They minded their business so good that when he bought all the tickets when the White Death bought all the tickets
Bought all the train
on the
tickets, yeah.
train, they left.
They left.
They left.
Yep.
They was
All
done.
right, everybody
Yeah,
gone.
Yeah,
We
this
gone.
it.
That's
this
it.
the end of the line for
Mind the
us.
business that
Everybody.
pays you.
I don't know if y'all staying on this train, but we getting off.
Yeah.
Completely unbothered by all of that. They was like, "All right, bye y'all. We out
Hey,
for
y'all,
now.
crazy
We
shit
out."
like this happen all the time. Y'all be
Yeah, it
See,
is
good, okay?
prevalent.
Don't get
if
none
the
of
if
you.
if the chick from Barbarian had those type of senses, then
Yes.
she wouldn't
Yes.
have got it. Wouldn't have been no
Uh-huh.
movie.
The
No,
end.
That too.
the end.
It would have been over
First
first
15
5
minutes
minutes.
in, she would have went back to the house. So
Yeah, for sure.
Let me
got in her car and left.
ask
Yeah.
y'all this
Alright.
because I heard Paperboy come up. Brian Tyree Henry, shout out to him. That's his name. How do we feel like he did in the movie? Because I love him in Atlanta.
I
He
felt
did
love
good.
him. I
I
love him
felt
as
like
an
he did
actor.
Amazing.
awesome job.
He
He played
did
the role of
really
Lemon
well.
very well. I felt like his
Yes.
accent was I don't know if he's British or not, but if he isn't, his accent was very believable.
I
Um
liked it.
and I felt like he brought some sense to things. He helped them to find out who the actual villain was, who the diesel
Diesel.
was.
Yeah, the
The
diesel.
fucking
The
diesel
Who the
every
diesel.
diesel
time.
Always the
was?
diesel.
God dog it.
Always
Say that.
the
The diesel.
fucking diesel. And sure
That's it.
enough, he was right. That was the
Yeah.
Yeah.
diesel. That
That
was
was
her
Yeah.
ugly
diesel.
little self.
He put her little
Yeah.
ugly
And
diesel self.
yeah.
Ooh,
But I
man.
am really happy that um that he that he didn't that he wasn't ended too early. I'll say that much. I'm really happy
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
that
Mhm.
that they let him continue. Because when I thought he was dead, I was a little sad a little bit. Because
Mhm.
of the two, of lemon and tangerine, I would definitely take lemon for sure.
Lemon.
Lemon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
man.
like tangerine too, though.
Yeah,
Shout out to Brian Henry. He from Fayetteville, North Carolina. So he
So
from the
that's
South.
definitely not his
He
accent.
did that accent
Oh
superbly.
yeah, because
Like,
he graduated from Morehouse and Yale.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's
okay,
smart. You better come on, country boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's right.
so shout out to him.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yes.
remember that coming out when Atlanta first hit. That the schools he went to, and of course he played that role so good, you would think that's him. That's not him,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did an
Yeah.
and
excellent
he was
job.
showing up.
He
That's
had
a
me
sign of a
thinking
good
he was
actor,
British.
though.
He was showing
Yeah,
up
he
to the
had me
red
thinking he
carpets
was
and
British,
stuff,
at
and
least
they was
British.
expecting the N word, and they got
Mm.
a black man. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on.
professional.
A black king.
Yeah.
A
you know what I'm
professional.
saying?
Mhm.
A professional
Yeah.
dad.
Mhm.
So yeah, shout out to him. All
Yeah.
right,
What's up?
favorite part of the show, Bullet Train. Brad Pitt. You see him smack dab in the middle,
Hey, hey, there he go.
Right there in the front.
and
Okay.
a
That my boo.
terrific supporting cast and crew.
Yes.
What are we giving Bullet Train?
Mhm.
So I really enjoyed this. This was a great watch. It was fast paced. It had a great cast. It had times when you laughed, and there weren't any times when you cried, but that's okay. It was still a really good watch, and I would definitely recommend checking it out. I will give it. I would say I'm gonna give it four blunts. I feel like I will watch it again for sure.
Mhm.
So yeah, four blunts.
Okay, so I really like this movie despite Brad Pitt being in it. Brad Pitt's a good actor. Let me stop. He's a good actor. He's a good actor.
Wow.
I just
Listen, don't
don't
we
care.
gonna start naming movies that you love
You
that
just
Brad
got
Pitt
you
did.
just
Remember
got
when
movie
he
beef
did
with
Yeah.
him. You got
Yeah.
do
movie
like
beef with
10
him.
movies? He was like, yeah, I like
Okay.
that one. Yeah, I
All
like that
right.
one.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. Apologies.
Let me not
Apologies.
bring up Fight Club, but okay, go ahead.
Meet Joe
Okay,
Black.
because I fucks with Fight Club now. Now that's for sure my movie. If you want to talk to me about a Brad Pitt
Benjamin
movie,
Button.
that's the one. Him
Okay.
and
Benjamin
Meet Joe
Button.
Black and Benjamin Button. Yes, them three.
Mhm.
Anywho, this movie, I gave it four blunts. It was really fast paced. It kept me enthralled. I like the action of it. I like the casting of it. Everybody held up their end. It was really
Mhm.
good. Except the Russian dude, like you said, he was a little underwhelming. The
Yeah.
White Death. If you're gonna have a name like White Death, I need to be way more intimidated
Yeah,
by your presence.
I was ready to be shaking in
Um,
my boots.
yeah, and
Wasn't.
so for that, I give it four blunts.
I enjoyed this movie as well for many of the same reasons. It was full of action. My daddy had recommended this movie, and Ben told me to watch it. So, hey, Daddy, shout out to you. Um, but
Name
this
is
Like
was
your
a
your
really good.
your father.
Yeah,
Yes,
Her,
Oh,
her
her,
actual father.
yeah, her biological
he's
father.
the only
Yeah.
one I caught. What did was that too?
He be a nasty Carver.
Don't be like that.
Okay,
I'm
that's all.
just getting clarity for the people.
Yeah, no, my
You're
real
right.
daddy.
Hey,
You're
Mr. Shine, how
biological.
you doing?
Hey, Mr.
Okay.
Shine.
Hey, Mr.
Hey,
Jesus.
get your mind out of the gutter.
That's all. That's all.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I gave it four blunts as well. I enjoyed it. I definitely will watch it again. Full of action and like bomb cast. So yeah,
Yeah.
good movie.
I agree.
What you giving it?
Four,
Four.
four
Okay.
blunts. I'd
Okay.
already said it. You ain't hear me, and maybe I just
I
throwing
missed it. I missed it. My
Oh.
bad. That's why I had to get some clarification. And my
That's right.
turn.
Four.
So I
Your
loved
turn.
it. Despite my bestie's opinion of him, I love Brad Pitt. He can do a few wrongs, but it ain't many. I love him. I enjoyed the cast. Um, it was great. I gave it 4.5 shots or drinks or whatever you want to call it because
Yes.
it was good.
All of them.
That's all right, duh. And that's pretty much what I thought was going to come of this bullet train. Walks away from the smoke screen with a solid 4 blunts on the scale. Shout out to BK. Hey, y'all go check it out, man. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
So if you're Netflixing, you can pull it up, watch it. Yeah. And I think this got we should talk about this more. This has a high watch value. Like I think you'll watch this more than once.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
if
I've watched it at least 6 times.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a lot.
I don't think I need to watch it again.
Yeah,
but
I'm probably gonna watch it again.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
I'll
cool.
probably watch it one more time.
I liked it.
Yeah, I'd watch it again.
Yeah.
And then,
It's a lot. I like putting the pieces together as they put it together. You know what I mean? Like,
There's a lot. There's a lot going on in there.
For sure.
What? Y'all go check it out, man. Bullet Train. And this has been another episode of the Smoke Screen, and we will see y'all next Friday. We are.
Bye.
Bye.